Hey friends, it's a new year, it's a new you. It's the same show though. We've been drinking lots of wine, we've been eating lots of ham, we've been going to lots of parties, but now it's time to reset. I'm about to show you how to make a meal that is your nutritional roadmap for the new year. Okay guys, we're gonna make a bowl, a salmon quinoa bowl. They're pretty, they're easy to eat out of, and you can fit a bunch of different nutritional components in there without it looking overcrowded. The first thing we're going to do would be to make the quinoa. We're cooking it similarly to rice. Add the water directly to our quinoa. My experience is that it's 1.5 to 1. Stir that around. So now we just turn on our heat, bring it up to a boil, then reduce the heat, have it be a simmer, cover it, and cook it for 12 minutes. While our quinoa is cooking, we're going to go ahead and make our dressing. Let's start with our yogurt. Anyone who's ever read anything knows it's got a lot of probiotics, it's got some protein. This is Greek yogurt, which means it was strained and a lot of the excess water that you find in plain yogurt has been strained out. If you are dairy-free, you can easily substitute that with a little bit of avocado. Lemon juice, tahini. It is sesame seed paste. It's a little bit more hypoallergenic than peanuts. Peanuts tend to react with a lot of people. A lot of people have allergies. Sesame seeds do not have that. We've got our garlic. Garlic, along with lemon, is anti-inflammatory and it is heart healthy, as well as vampire-free. So we'll save you from a lot of things. Let's whisk up this bad boy so far. It might seem a little thick, and so we have some water here to thin it out. Don't add all the water at once. And you see I'm making this in a very large bowl, and that's because I'm just gonna save making it in a small bowl, because I'm gonna toss everything in this bowl, so why dirty two things? And once you get it the right texture, then you can season it with salt and pepper. Don't need a whole lot. My mom is very salt sensitive, so she probably wouldn't have added any. And I just think that's terrible. I'm just gonna give her a little tasty. That's pretty good. So now we will move on and check to see if our quinoa is done. Look at how fluffy that is. I'm just gonna set this aside and keep working on the rest of my salad. This is lacinato or Tuscan kale. It is not curly, and so it doesn't have those frilly leaves. It looks kind of like dragon skin. You're just gonna take the stem, you're stripping the rest of the leaf off of the stem, and hopefully you made it in the garbage can. And you're just gonna keep doing that with the rest. Dark leafy greens are possibly the healthiest of your green vegetables. They have vitamin K, which helps with blood clotting. It's got fiber, it's a prebiotic, keeps your gut healthy, and it's also got a ton of iron. We can just break off pieces, relatively bite-sized, but we're going to be massaging them in our dressing. Just tossing them in. Now we're gonna put some carrot ribbons in our salad. You don't have to peel your carrots, but if you do eat your carrots with the skin on, just make sure to wash them really well. And now we just pretty much keep peeling it. But we're eating these peels. So we're just going like this, we're making ribbons. Not every plate has to have every single color in it, but make sure that it has color. If your plate is just one color, is just beige, it's probably not gonna be giving you a lot of nutrition. So that's probably good enough. You don't wanna peel your hand off. We're gonna toss them into our salad. A lot of people think massaging kale seems a little, what's the word, superfluous, pretentious sounding. It is crucial. You're gonna be like, why have I not eaten this before? Why did I think I didn't like kale? Trust me. I'm gonna get a pair of gloves, but you don't have to. Let's go. You don't have to spend hours on this. You don't even have to spend lots of minutes on this. You will feel the texture change. The leaves will start to get a little bit more malleable. They'll start to just feel like you wanna eat them. I know this looks like a lot of dressing, but when you add everything else, it'll be balanced. We're gonna add our chickpeas, and they're gonna add some fiber, some zinc, and it'll also add some protein. Dried cherries, Now, dried cherries aren't like superfoods. They're the new favorite thing that you're gonna add into everything, but they do add some fiber, they do add some natural sweetness. I love adding dried fruit to my salad. My dad hates dried fruit. I have no idea why. He's a weirdo. So we've got our quinoa made, we've got our salad made. Let's make the salmon. Turn on our pan, get it nice and hot like, medium high. Yeah, that's good. Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We'll add a little bit of oil. Salmon is naturally fatty, but it's a healthy fat. It's got omega-3s. Eating omega-3s, eating these healthy fish will make sure that our brains are nice and healthy. We're gonna cook this skin side down. Fish skin has so much of that healthy fat that I was just talking about. There we go, that's nice. Now you're going to cook this about 4 minutes on the first side is where you should start. You may only need a couple minutes on the other side. So we're getting it nice and crispy on one side, then just flipping it over to get like a good color on the other side, and then we're done. It's almost like a pancake where you're wanting to see bubbles on the outside and then you know to flip. There are not gonna be any bubbles here, but you see kind of the pink coming around the side. If it's a little crunchy when you tap it, it's good. And a non-stick skillet is your friend for this. I'm gonna salt that skin a little bit. In the restaurant where I used to work, we would use salmon bits for things, and so we'd have a lot of salmon skin left over, and we would just snack on it. We would like season it with soy sauce and a little bit of sesame oil, and it was just really good to eat just like on its own. Is that weird? Comment below if you think that's weird, but it wasn't. I promise it's good. We've got every component for this bowl, so let's compose our bowl. We're gonna use our base of our quinoa. Got our beautiful salad. Make half of your plate your vegetables. Add salmon, and I'm just gonna use my hands because I'm gonna eat it. A little drizzle of olive oil, grind or two of pepper. There you have it. A really simple, delicious, nutritious meal to set you straight for the new year. I hope this has inspired you to start the year off eating the right way. Before you go, please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're not going anywhere. I can tell you, I'm excited to start this year off the right way.